Yo, what's up, random lifers? What's up, senior class of 2022? What? Love It's Random Life. So guys, this video goes out to the seniors. You guys were 7th graders my first year of teaching. I cannot believe you are seniors in high school. I can't believe you have 1 year left. I feel like such a proud dad, right? Like I'm gonna watch you guys at graduation. Oh, by the way, somebody needs to get me a graduation ticket because they don't give those to middle school teachers. Somebody send me an email. Find me a ticket if you have an extra one. You guys have made it, and I feel like I'm a little bit a part of your journey, and I thank you so much for that. So today's video, I'm going to be recapping some of my memories, showing you a few things that you may have already forgotten about that you did in my class, and just hoping that we can enjoy this last little bit of your time in high school where I am in that kind of family of teachers before you guys grow up on me and you go off to college and career. And I just ask, remember me when you're famous, and come on the show. You can be a guest star or something like that. Okay, the first stop on Coach Lovett's reminiscing tour of your 7th grade year, you will notice on this desk there is a padlock. You guys see that? You put that there. Okay, my 4th period class, my first year of teaching. It was Maddie Larkin, Jackson Wells, Angelo, all you guys, that class. You put this lock on this desk. And I could have taken it off. It took me like 2 years to figure out that there was, in fact, a key for this, and I can't take it off. But you know what? I just can't bring myself to do it. And so that lock has been on there since 2016. And as far as I am concerned, it's going to stay there. And yes, every semester, my new batch of kids, they come in, they find it. Coach Lovett, why is this lock on the desk? Why haven't you taken it off? And I always tell them, my first batch of kids, put that lock on there. And I always think about you guys. Our second stop on Coach Lovett's tour of reminiscing and nostalgia stuff. This suitcase. I bet a lot of you guys are looking at this and it just clicked. You remember this suitcase. Guys, this is a time capsule. Mr. Marshall helped me a little bit, helped you with a little bit. All of you guys signed this. This is sort of like a yearbook. I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle, but all of my former students from that first year signed this all around it. First name and last name. And inside of this time capsule, you guys wrote me letters, and you wrote letters to my future students. And I told you guys that on the last day or the last year that I teach, whenever that is, we're going to open this. And you guys wrote letters to my future students. I also told you that I was going to read them first. So if you wrote something crazy, I'm going to know about it. There's also a bunch of other stuff in here. I do remember we put a fidget spinner in here. Those drove me crazy, by the way. So glad we finally got rid of those. But guys, this is really, really special. Not only is it just something that I always think of you guys when I look at this in my classroom. It kind of sits on top of my closet. I always look at it. Bear Maxwell, your name is in giant letters on this side. I always think about you guys and just how much I look forward to reading these letters and just sharing that with my last batch of students, whenever that's going to be, whenever I decide to retire. But I keep this with me. I also have students ask me about this. Coach Lovett, what is that? And I get to tell them, that's a time capsule. And so my very last year of teaching, I'm going to get to share something with those students that came from my first batch of students. So this is something really special to me. And yeah, again, I think of you guys every time I look at this. Our third stop on Coach Lovett's tour of nostalgia and reminiscing. I don't know, I've probably said it different every time. This binder, I started this when you were in 7th grade. I call it student samples. That's what I made this 6 years ago. So you guys started telling funny stories, and you would write me notes and draw me pictures. And this is something that I keep up every year when students give me stuff like that or write me Christmas cards or whatever. Guys, I keep all that. Thought I would share some of my favorites with you. Just guys, as I flip through Happy Halloween, funny stories that I wrote down just when you guys did crazy stuff. Laurel Clayton, this shout out goes to you. You wrote me this note. Thanks for an awesome year. You're a great teacher. I learned a lot. Thanks for believing in me. It looks like I may get a good grade after all on the final exam. If I remember right, you did make an A on that exam. I couldn't have done it without you, so thanks. I hope you will remember me in 2052. And you were kind of right in there, kind of talking about the time capsule. Hope you have a good summer, Laurel Clayton. Hey, I was so proud of you. You did such a great job. And yeah, I think you did end up making an A on that exam. Charlie, you drew me Juan the Cactus. I thought that was really funny. Going back to my 4th period class, the same one that put the lock on the desk, you guys at the very beginning of the semester, for whatever reason, made me make a deal with you to play the song Careless Whisper on the last day of school. And I just said yes because I didn't really care. And then this is what Jackson Wells came up with. On January 14th, 2017, Coach Lovett promises to play Careless Whisper, parentheses, 1984 by George Michael, for his 4th period class on the last day of the current school year, or the last day I, Jackson R. Wells, will be present in the classroom, open parentheses, whichever comes first or is relevant at the time, with the speakers turned to the loudest possible volume and with the door open. We did that on the last day, and if I remember right, Jackson, you were not there. You were out of school that day. You called it summer early or something like that. But we did listen to it. And I vividly remember because Angelo was like doing like this while we were listening. And I was like, man, he really likes this song. And then in the yearbook, I got you guys to all sign it. Not going to go into and read a ton of these, but just reading through this, guys. Just loving to just kind of see y'all's feedback just about all of the stuff. And all the silly comments and hags. By the way, I didn't know what hags meant. Have a great summer. It took me like 2 or 3 years to finally be like, oh, that's what that means. Hags. I want to pose a challenge to you, okay? You guys have 1 year left of high school, okay? You guys have, at this point, school's already started. You actually have less than a year. I want you to stop for just a second, and I want you to think about the upcoming months, okay? And not to get kind of sad on you or anything, but a lot of your friends that you have, you won't spend as much time around after you graduate. Your teachers that you've been with for years, you won't see nearly as much. And so I want you to really think about this year and what you guys want to accomplish. You can call it a challenge if you want to, but really, guys, you only have so many days left as a high school student. I really want you to make the best of it. I want you guys to have a great time. I want you to utilize the time that you have. Wring everything out of it, whether you're playing sports or you're in the band or you've got clubs. Make those things count. Use that time wisely. Build relationships now, okay? The interactions that you have, especially with the underclassmen, are what the underclassmen will take with them into their senior year, okay? Make sure that you affect them in a positive manner. Use your time wisely. At the end of your senior year, I want you to look back and I want you to think, I used this time wisely. I did not squander this time, okay? I tried to be a positive influence. Guys, I wish you the best of luck. Please always reach out to me if you ever need anything within reason, okay? And again, somebody get me a graduation ticket. I want to come to graduation and I want to just clap and be happy for all you guys. Thank you so much for being my first class as I tried to figure out how to teach. Okay, you guys were the recipients of that. You are very special to me for a lot of reasons. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you learned from me the same way that I did and that I learned from you guys. Again, good luck. Love you guys. Class of 2022. Kwanstu Dudes.